how to build muscle and lose fat all without setting foot in the gym. I'm going to show you 3 ways you can do just that. But before I do, keep in mind, all those fancy fitness programs and fancy diet plans that they're selling, those guys aren't going to be happy. That's because these 3 powerful yet simple steps I'm about to show you are completely free and will not take up a lot of your time. Number 1, do calisthenics. Calisthenics are exercises in which you use your own body weight as resistance for building strength and conditioning. Calisthenics are unique because they balance the musculature and the development of muscles versus free weights that work on only a specific muscle group. Number 2, stop eating meat. But before I go into why, I want to talk about who. Everybody knows that social proof is important. So I'm going to talk about arguably the best jiu-jitsu practitioner today, Kron Gracie. Kron Gracie has taught me pretty much everything I know about jiu-jitsu, and he stopped eating meat some years ago. Kron understands the importance of right diet, and it shows. Nate Diaz, whom I've also had the pleasure of training with at the Kron Gracie Academy, does not eat meat either. Nate is one of the highest performing athletes of our time and perhaps one of the greatest martial artists ever. I grew up eating bacon, eggs, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, all that bullshit that they teach us. You need protein, down the hatch, but we don't think about it. So many of those foods are causing diseases. I stopped eating meat 8 years ago, and I feel like a completely different person. I don't get tired after meals anymore. I don't need to take naps. I don't really get sick as often. That being said, you do need to know how to eat a good vegetarian diet, because just because you take meat out of your diet doesn't mean you're eating healthy. But we're gonna save that for another video. Number 3, go on walks regularly. Now this is a trick I discovered a few years ago. A lot of people know that walking is a great form of exercise, but they don't know the right way to do it. Now what do I mean by that? People go on walks as their primary form of cardio, which is fine. But I'm talking about a different type of walk altogether. It's a form of exercise I call lazy walking, which is pretty much the opposite of power walking. I call it lazy walking because the objective of this type of walking is to let all of your muscles from your neck all the way to your feet relax and feel where one side is tighter than the other, looser than the other, and just start to align things. This type of walking can do wonders for you that people pay hundreds and thousands of dollars for chiropractors.